Chapter 473. After giving instructions to Stephen, Alex called Adam once again. As soon as the call was connected, Alex told him immediately, after Yen succeeds tonight, he'll definitely try to escape from the country in the shortest time possible tonight. Therefore, you should set up a trap for him in Oris Hill. Anyone in his group should be allowed to escape except for him. Adam replied immediately, "Don't worry, Mr. Anderson. I've already made all the necessary arrangements. I'll definitely intercept Yen before he manages to escape." After that, Adam also promised, "I'll make sure that the medicine that Yen stole from Paisel will never be taken out of the country." "No," Alex said hurriedly. "I want them to take the medicine back to China. Remember that the medicine should leave the country, but Yen must not be allowed to leave the country." Adam hurriedly replied, "Mr. Anderson, I understand. Don't worry, I won't let Yen escape so easily." "Okay," Alex smiled slightly before he said, "After capturing Yen, please find me a concealed and secluded location for me to meet up with him and take care of him in person." "Okay, Mr. Anderson." Yen did not know that there was already a trap carefully laid out for him at this time. He was simply sitting in his Audi RS parked opposite Serene World Clinic, and several of his men were already hiding around the building, ready to pounce at any time. His father, Fujisuke, had already been bedridden and paralyzed for the past 4 years. Moreover, his father had even given some instructions to him and his brother, Kwamsuke, ever since he became paraplegic. According to his father, whoever made the greatest contributions to Suki Pharma would be able to inherit his position as chairman of the company. His younger brother, Kwam, was an expert in pharmaceutics who had already been majoring and studying medicine for many years. In the past few years, Kwam had created and concocted many new types of medicine for his family, and the sales for his medicine were all going very well. Therefore, his father really looked very highly upon him. In contrast, Yen was a little upset because he was not a pharmaceutical student, but instead, he had majored in finance. This kind of person was technically more suited for dealing in business and real estates, but he was really not cut out for the pharmaceutical industry. Only people who really understood medicine could come up with good medication and truly understand the medical market. If he came up with a magical pill, then he could definitely make a lot of money just by relying on word of mouth from consumers. However, if the medicine had little to no effect at all, it would be useless no matter how many advertisements the company came up with. After trying it out the first time, the consumers would never try it a second time. Therefore, Yen's younger brother, Kwam, stood a much greater chance of succession in the family business even though he was the eldest son. As a last resort, Yen decided to make a trip to Oris Hill to participate in the Japanese Medicine Expo. He wanted to see if he could discover any excellent prescriptions that he could bring back to China for his family to use. If he could make a remarkable achievement, then he would at least stand a chance to succeed his father. When he heard that the genius doctor, Dr. Billy, who had cured a patient with severe paraplegia not too long ago, also happened to be at the Japanese Medicine Expo, he was really extremely excited. If he could get his hands on the prescription, not only would he be able to cure his father completely then, but he would definitely be able to create a huge business opportunity for his family. It would even be possible for him to grow and develop Suki Pharma by several folds.